Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Links. I have a word for someone. I just needed to log on, and you can see I've been like crying because I just have a testimony for somebody. Today we talked about at kids' church. I was telling the kids about strengthening your faith and feeding your flesh man more than your spirit man. And I told the kids that I had them go around in a circle and talk about what do they feed more? Do they feed their flesh man more, or do they feed their spirit man more? And the title of this video is called Cookie. So we know that our children could sometimes like be dishonest, and even when you trust in your kids, and you believe in what they say, you might have a kid that cry when they lie. So you never know, like, are they telling the truth, or, what's going on, and you always want to know that your kids are not lying to you, so that when the teacher calls or when some stuff go down, you able to believe them, and you trying to teach them the importance of honesty and, playing games. We play games like two truths and a lie, so they can know the difference between what's a lie and what's the truth, and when it's not okay to tell a lie. It's never okay to tell a lie. Just go ahead and get that truth out. And so today we went to the store, and I let the kids grab some snacks, and one thing in particular, they asked for some cookies. And I said, okay, you could get cookies. And I had let them grab the cookies, and the line was so long at the store. I'm like, dang, everybody out, shopping this evening, early evening, and we grab the cookies, we buy our stuff, and then we come to the house. I put the roast on, and getting ready to prepare some other stuff, and then I was like, let me get one of these cookies, right? So I got my water boiling on the stove, and I got my pan because I was gonna um saute some onions and some other things, and I said, let me get one of these cookies because I was just gonna sneak one, because I'm just really off sweets. And my one son was even trying to offer me a brownie, and I'm like, no. He's like, you still fasting? I'm like, no, but I just really don't want no sweets like that. But I was gonna sneak me one of them cookies. It's the white Oreo cookie. So I go to get a cookie, and it's like six cookies gone, and it was some like crumbled up, and I'm like, dang, they already got the cookies. Because the main thing is, for one, you didn't ask for it, so that's what my whole thing was, like, who got a cookie? So I call upstairs and I ask the boys, who got a cookie. One boy is 6, gonna be 7, and one is 9. And I tell the 6-year-old, go ask your brother if he got a cookie. And he was upstairs vacuuming, and he said, I heard him say, tell her no. So he came back down and said, no, he ain't had no cookie. And I call him down like, dude, you sure you didn't have a cookie? Because if you didn't have a cookie, I'm about to go back to this store, which is not close, and I'm going to tell them that these cookies were open so I could get a replacement. But I couldn't find my receipt, right? But I know I had just left the store. So he, no, I did not have a cookie. I mean, at this point, like, he's dramatic, like, I didn't have it. He looking like he about to cry. He telling the other son, I didn't tell you to say no. I'm saying no because I didn't have it and all that. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to this store. I said, so please just tell me the truth, because I'm gonna have to go all the way back to this store. No, no, I didn't have it. I said, so it had to be open already. I said, dude, I do not want to go back to this store. So I go and I turn the stove off. I turn the eye off in the back, and I turn the front eye off. The front eye, I just had a cast iron skillet because that's what I was gonna saute in. And the meatloaf, I mean the roast is like just cooking. And so I get in the car and I call my mom, and I say to her as I'm driving. Now I'm a little ways. Now I'm at this point. I'm about maybe 4 minutes away from the house, and I say to my mom about the cookies, and I tell her, like, man, if he, lying, I'm God. He gonna show him. Like, I'm gonna find out. And I had already told him before I left, like, if you lying, God know if you lying. I might not know, but God know, and he gonna deal with it accordingly. You don't lie. You tell the truth. You be honest, even if you think you're gonna get in trouble. The same thing I told y'all in the beginning. So as I get close to getting to my turn to the store, because I'm still not at the store yet, y'all. I'm still like 4 minutes away from the store. So the store is about 8 minutes away from the house. And I say, I bet you he had it, and I'm gonna find out. And I go to look to the back, and when I go look to the back seat, I see a cookie crumb. And I said, oh, I tell my mama, oh my, I see a cookie crumb. So I go and I bust a U-turn because now I'm finna go back to the house. Now we got a situation because for one, I was cooking dinner. I had to leave this house to go to this store to return this basket and tell these people that somebody ate these cookies instead of, my son being truthful and being honest, because honesty is the best policy at the end of the day. And some of you grown people need to even know that. Like, just be honest, just get it out the way and keep it moving. Be accountable for your stuff. Get back here, pull into the garage, and then I tell them, like, come out, get y'all stuff, come out. But in the midst of that, it's like I go upstairs and come back down. It's kind of like smoky. And I'm like, why is it smoky in here? But it's like really smoky. And I'm like, I know that's not my roast, smoking like that. So I walk closer to the kitchen eye. And that front eye that I turned off, I didn't turn off all the way. And the cast iron skillet didn't have anything in it. And it was smoking. And all I could do is give God the glory. Because I said, Lord, if it was not for that cookie crumb, my whole house might have been up in flames. But God. So I just wanted to bring this message to you today to stay the course, to stay faithful, to strengthen your faith, and to stay real in this thing, no matter how hard it gets. It's not hard to serve God. It's not hard to be honest. It's easier to be dishonest because you got to remember the lies. You got to remember what you said. But the truth never fails. Anything that you can't do in your own strength, God can do, because in his word, he says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I want some of y'all grown people to remember today that God can do all things. You don't got to lie. You don't got to fake it. You don't got to be faulty. You don't got to try to be somebody else. You don't got to try to put on a show or try to impress nobody, because in the end, the only person you cheating is yourself. And the truth of who knows is the Most High. So that's all I got for y'all today. And it's going to be a fantastic week. I know God going to move in this week. I'm on vacation, so I got nothing to do but to feed. Remember, you are the missing link. Get out there and gather your sheep. I just pray healing power over your home, protection over your mind today. I ask God to give you strengthening your faith and to continue to allow you to walk and never stumble. And when you do stumble, pick yourself up and keep on going. Amen. Peace.